Hi, LinkedIn. My name is Matt Hames, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Digital and Social Strategy at 3Enrollment Marketing. Today, I'm here to talk about how to present, specifically how to present when you're on camera and you're doing a Zoom. So all the different things that you should actually make sure you're doing, the blocking and tackling of presenting, can be found in this presentation. I'm standing up. People, if you can stand up when you present, you're going to be a little bit more interesting than if you sit down. Because when you stand up, you can use your hands, you can use your body a little bit more than when you're sitting. When you're sitting, your hands are kind of like this, or they're hidden. They're down here somewhere. Whereas when you're standing, you can use them as much as you want. You should have some good lighting. It's arguable whether or not I have good lighting. It's not very light outside right now. It's a little dark and dreary in the morning. You can't always determine when lighting is. So I even have a light over there kind of shining on me. I have a light there shining on me. And of course, I have some lights up there. Usually there's a nice big sunlight coming in from the window in front of me. It's not there. The next thing is look in the camera as much as you possibly can. I'm currently looking in the camera. I'm not looking over here at my slides. I'm not looking over here at my slides. I'm looking at you as much as I possibly can. So those are all presentation tips, but let's talk about slides. And here we go. Slides are not the story. They add to the story. They are not the story. When slides become the story, they distract from you. So here's an example, right? There was this one time where as a curler, I'm a Canadian. So as a curler, I got this opportunity to do a curling bonspiel on the moon. We were on the moon curling. It was crazy to be on the moon. I went in a spaceship. I went on the moon and had a curling game. Now, most of you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, wait, was he an astronaut, curler? Because you're reading the slides. That's what happens. People read the slides and they don't listen to your fantastical stories. They don't listen to anything that you're saying because they're reading the slides. And they're looking at the cat who came with me on the spaceship to the curling bonspiel, of course. That's the thing, right? If you have too much content on a slide, then people will read the slide. And if they're reading the slide and they're reading ahead, especially the type A personalities, who tend to be the people who are the buyers, by the way. Anybody who's reading the slides is not listening to you. They're not listening to what you have to say. You end up reading the slides too, which is never a good thing. So don't read slides. It doesn't really matter even what the slides say. What matters is what you say. Slides add to your story. They are not your story, right? So forget about all of the stuff that's on the slides and just make slides that tell the story. One thing, slides should say one thing. If that means that you have to make 100 slides, great, make 100 slides. But when you ask slides to do too much work, then it distracts from the work that you have done, and it distracts from the story that you are telling. So don't ask slides to do all the work. Do the work and let slides add to the story. You can agree, disagree. I think you can disagree as much as you want to. You can disagree. Put it down here. Like, what's your favorite slide? And if you managed to stay with me the whole time, I so appreciate it. I'm doing a presentation tomorrow. It's a 2-hour presentation. It's 125 slides. That sounds like a lot of slides, right? But a lot of slides are just like this. They just are there to let me know what happens next, not to tell the story. The story is in the expertise that I have built over the years. The story is in how to really make the digital presence of an institution shine. That is the story. The story can be found in some data, in some slides, And if you have to put data on a screen, then please use arrows to point to where you want somebody to look on the slide. That's what you should do. Every time you look at a slide, say, where do I want somebody to look? Where do I want somebody to look on that slide? That's what you should be asking yourself. Anyway, thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you have a really good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.